the thirst is real.
I'm nervous.
Why?
Because of you. I'm going to explain. I have a story. Okay. I've never told you this story.
Okay.
But I thought I'd tell you, right at the beginning of the podcast. So the story is basically this. I moved to Toronto like 4 or 5 years ago. And back then I was like, I'm a baby gay because I came out very late in life. So I had never been to a drag show and I had never watched Drag Race until your season.
Okay.
So I watched your season, very good, very cool, love you. And then I get to Toronto and then I see you and I think you were out of drag and it was a drag show. Maybe Priyanka was performing, something like that. And you just have this like air to you back then where I was like, oh my God, I am starstruck. I am scared. Like it really, to me, it felt like you were like the biggest celebrity. And I was just like, I was just so nervous. And then from then until now, we didn't like, even after all the years of like you doing all your shows, me doing the podcast, like we didn't really talk that much until like more recently.
Yeah.
And now I finally feel more comfortable.
You know what's funny? I don't know. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of people tell me these things. And then they're like, oh, you're actually nice.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just sitting here watching TV like.
Do you think it's like, is it your aura? Is it like a resting?
Even my boyfriend, he's very like, oh, sorry, everyone. I'm not supposed to tell everyone I have a boyfriend. The allure.
Well, okay.
You know, people are like, they want to feel like you're.
Oh, like you're available.
Yeah, available.
That's a down the line question was about your relationship status.
Yeah, no, I decided to be very private with it.
Okay.
We'll go through all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he even says like when I enter a room, I don't know if it's a learned thing, but yeah, when I enter a room, you feel an energy shift with me, and like people want to come talk to me, or they're very nervous and they stay away.
Yeah,
always.
Okay, was this something that came like after Tynomi was created, or has this been you your whole life?
I think it's because my whole life. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's my mom.
Interesting.
Definitely. When we were growing up, also racism and stuff right now is so on a high.
Yeah.
But like even growing up, my mom always was like, like even with her at work, she'd be like, I always had to double check my work, make sure everything's period. That's what you're going to do in life.
Yeah.
Like she goes, you have to learn to recognize racism sometimes.
Yeah.
But also you're my son and don't ever disrespect me or tarnish my name.
Yeah.
So like I always walk with pride in a room. I take up space.
Yes.
But like in a lovely way.
Well, and that's what I want to clarify, very, very much clarify. You were never rude. You never said or did anything. Like there was never like Tynomi seems like cocky or arrogant. It was just like, it was an aura that I couldn't really describe because, I've now met all the drag queens and no one really like, it's kind of like, cool, you're cool, but like no one really fazed me. Literally, like except for you. It's like.
It's a learned thing. I feel like certain people have it, but I believe in myself so much, and I don't know. There's a thing where I like to go in a room and I want to be noticed without doing anything.
No, I love it. And obviously
like it's practiced over years.
Yeah. And obviously it's paid off. I mean, like all the things that you've gotten to do, like it's not coincidence.
Yeah.
Like your aura and your presence and your approach to life, like is obviously what gets you these, cool opportunities. So it all makes sense. Speaking of those cool opportunities, let's start off with the Mexico residency.
Oh my God, yes.
How was it going?
So little does anyone know,
yes.
I've been going to Mexico and doing shows there over 10 years.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, I didn't know it was 10. I knew it was a while. I didn't know it was 10 years.
It's just like, I think when it really, people started noticing is after Drag Race.
Yeah,
they just thought it was a new thing. But I also
fair.
didn't want to communicate that to anyone.
Yeah.
I was just like, whatever. I've just been going to Mexico.
Yes.
And I liked going because the months I used to go, it was like February, March. So like reading week or spring. Right. So I used to go around that time.
Okay.
And I did it for myself at first. I was just like, why am I here in winter?
Yeah,
right?
no, absolutely.
So I used to go and I used to perform at this place called Blue Chairs.
Okay.
So it was kind of ghetto, but there was a beauty about it. No, it's just like the staff's so cute and it's right at the beach. So like I just did my shows and then went to the beach.
Yeah, love it.
All the time.
Yeah.
When I started getting more serious about it, I think I noticed after Drag Race, I was like, oh, okay, hold on. People are actually staying on top of my Instagram and where I'm at.
Yes.
And I had people like reach out to me like, oh, I'm going to go to Mexico this year. Will you be there?
Yeah. Like when will you be performing?
Yeah. And so I was like, okay. So I don't know if you remember Misconception. She used to be at Woody's all the time.
Okay,
so
okay.
she's not a drag race girl, but she's a staple in our community.
Got it.
So she's been doing drag even longer than me.
Okay.
But she found out about this place called the Palms in the Palms Cabaret in PV. And she was like, you know what? You need to come here and apply. You need to do this and all this stuff. I'm like, you know what? Let me do this.
Yeah.
And so as I was there, I would go to all the shows and it was so much work, like in drag, but there's no one like me there. So I used to just be this hot little slut girl, but like my elegant slay way.
Yeah.
And I just I'd be like, sit there and then meet the manager all the time. And he's like, who are you? And so I just kept on doing that to all the shows. I supported everything I went.
Yes.
And then I sat down with him. I was like, can I have a meeting with you? And I'm like, what I've noticed is there is no like actual black drag queen that does real black urban music there.
Yeah.
And like there's a throwbacks because all the white girls like they mix it in. They do the Tina Turners in their way or Whitney Houston. And for me, I'm like, okay, girls, you're a drag queen, you're doing it. But like also I'm like, why don't I just be Whitney Houston?
Yes.
Because I'm a black girl.
Exactly.
He loved it. And then I went for 7 weeks last year, the beginning of last year.
Yeah.
And it was their slow period. And so that was really the test.
Yeah.
So I had to go out. Like girls don't understand. They just think my name carried. No, the Americans don't know me over there. It's like Americans and Canadians. So the Canadians are great because they're like, oh, that's Tynomi.
Yeah.
And the Americans like, who?
Yeah,
and then, So it helps you practice. Like I go to the beach in drag.
Okay.
And I'm like going around to all these daddies, which I live because they live for me.
Yeah.
Right? So like I'm like using my assets, honey, my bum, and they're just like, and I just tell them about who I am, and then I really sell them, and they just like my personality, like you told me, and then I get people to come to my show. So you really have to hustle, and tell people about you. You sell yourself, and then have them come to your show.
This is what people I don't think understand about Drag Race is they assume, and this is like all entertainment things.
Yeah.
You get a gig, you get on TV, and then your life is set.
No.
It is so far from the truth. Like you have to hustle to get on the show, to be on the show, after that thing. Like it honestly, it never ends.
I think, and I don't know what episode it was, but or season, but I know Rue was like, hi, girls, like you need to brand yourself.
Yeah.
Like, no, she didn't say it on TV. She said it. Queen Kong told me.
Okay.
She said it. She's like, you guys, when you do this is a major opportunity. So get your branding, get the merch, like think about what you want to do after and how you could capitalize and make it a business.
Yeah.
And so I'm lucky. For me, I was pushing myself and doing, like you said, all these opportunities before Drag Race. So Drag Race for me was weird because like I was not, and now that I've done it, it's like I'm a control thing with myself. I like to control my situations, and that it was definitely not.
You can't on reality TV.
No, and they're like throwing things at you, doing things, and then have you sign things you can't talk about. I want to cuss every day.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I just kept it. But honestly, I'm happy it happened, like because it was a test.
Yeah.
And I just was like, okay, let me figure out how to do this again.
Yeah.
Everything, and it didn't come easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, when's the next Mexico?
Oh, so everyone. So the last time I went was last month, April.
Yeah.
And it was slow period again.
Okay.
And so I did very well.
Okay.
Because there was no one on that beach. Okay. So I even stopped going out in drag. I just would go to the clubs and go out for dinners.
Okay.
I would sit on the path for dinners and people would be like, who are you, girl?
Nice.
With my long braids to the floor. I'm like, I'm Tynomi. Like, come to my show. I got the best, crowds after that, and so they hired me for a full season. So it starts November. I just talked to him yesterday. So my first show will be November 23rd. It's around Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, and then I'll stay there for 4 months.
Oh my gosh!
New Year's, everything. I'm going to be there until March. So November this year into March.
Okay, so I have to book my
please.
To book
also,
my PV
what's
trip.
amazing about it, and I think did he tell you?
Aneal?
Yeah.
Oh, remind me what?
No, I'm different there.
Okay.
I don't know because it's like
you're
no, I'm just like
more fun.
Yeah. Like I don't party. It's just like I get to connect more because like I don't have anything.
That's what I mean. You get to
worry
focus
about. I'm focused
on one show. Live your life, chill out.
If I have gigs I have to come back for, obviously I'll plan them. But it's a slow period. So like I don't really need to be here.
Yeah.
Like in November, December, that's when it's like I'm trying to do Christmas shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if it's not going to happen, I'd rather be at the beach.
Yeah.
Catch that grain. rather than a snow.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so 4
And
months.
it's easier to like connect. So like if
Yeah.
you came with your friends and then you're like, okay, we do dinner, I will automatically say yes.
That's good.
What am I doing? I'm waking up, going to the beach. It's just better. Like, he'll tell you. It's just like, we connected better. It was just different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we go from Mexico to, well, reading your quote, back to being a local queen.
Yes. So let's get into that. So after America decided to hire
Trump.
Yeah, that. I dramatically noticed especially for the girls, like we stopped, I'm not trying to travel to the States.
Yeah.
Like this, it's really, I'm hearing like they're going to take your phones.
Yeah.
They're looking through it. Actually, I've got confirmation. They've done that to people.
Yeah.
I don't know. People saying they get redirected. Like, I don't know if there's jail time. Anyways, all this is.
It's all messed up. It's scary.
I'm like this. As soon as I started hearing it, I was like, I'm going to not go to the States
Yeah.
right now. So I really had to backtrack. Also, I was supposed to do, like, Americans were supposed to come over here. Like, I had all these gigs, pulled. Like, it was struggle. That's why I ended up going to Mexico to have the meetings and be like, hey, I need to look forward to the future.
Yeah.
And set up that. And that's why I'm really happy about this residency.
Okay. So
sorry.
But now we're in Toronto and now you're back to being a local queen.
Now I'm here. And I'm loving Woody's Cruise and Tango. All these people are like asking me to come back. And I said yes.
Okay, good. Because we talked about this a bit before, but there is there's a stigma and there is a scale. And I call this scale, you got your Jada Hudson on one side and you got, queens who do Drag Race and we never see them again on the other side.
Yeah.
And there is a debate and a discussion about, how involved should a Drag Race queen be in their kind of local community after Drag Race. Personally, I'm on the Jada side. Like, I've loved it. I've loved watching her on the show. I love watching her in the bars. Like, that's where I'm at. But like, where were you at? Where are you at today?
So my thoughts have changed a lot. When I first was on Drag Race, and then right after COVID, I was like, I felt boost. Like, I had this air about me. And I'm sorry, I had to, because I just didn't understand how I could go to a bar. And I'm not going to call anyone out. I'm just telling the story.
Yeah.
Don't go and call Woody's or Cruise and Tango for them.
Yeah.
They were going through struggles as well.
Yeah.
But I just believed, like, okay, I've done this show. Why is the rate not boosted up for certain queens?
Fair.
So I was like, okay, well, if you're not going to raise the rate, I'm going to go. And so that's why everyone's like, oh, you're fully always booked in this city, that city. It's like, it's exhausting, but it's like, I'm going to go somewhere where they will give me that rate. And so that's what I was doing for the last basically 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And then, but the whole time, anytime I was home, I would go and support.
Yeah.
And so I just never wanted that air to be like disrespectful.
Yeah, totally.
And so being back, it really saved me, because instead of being home in my bed just doing nothing, I was like, okay, well, I should be like practicing.
Yeah.
Like, I did gain a little weight, everyone. I'm a little thick in the body area. But so I was like, let me just go and like do a 2-step on a stage.
Okay, so it's your cardio, it's your practice.
But I'm really actually very happy. I didn't realize I missed the girls so much.
Yeah.
Like Jada and all them, and then the fun, the banter.
Yeah.
Like, I really, really missed it. I didn't realize. And so I'm back for a few months, and like Woody's and Chris Nego, they're so accommodating.
Yeah.
The rate's not there, but they will give me everything I need.
Good.
Still.
Yeah.
And opportunities, anything comes up. Even Woody's was talking to me about having, other than being in a lineup, they want me to do my own personal type of show there.
Nice.
Like,
good.
Like a cut down version of what I would do in PV.
In Mexico. Yeah. No, I think it's like when someone goes on Top Chef, they're still a chef afterwards.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like, come on, you guys. Like, you have to still do the thing that got you on the show, and maybe you do it less or you have a higher rate or whatever, but it's like, you're still a drag queen.
Yeah.
So
at the end of the day, that's why I got asked.
Yeah. Because
so
you were a
I
drag
had to
queen.
remind myself. I had to remind myself. I'm like, what am I sitting? Unless I won the lottery, I shouldn't be just sitting here. I should be doing drag.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not dead.
Yeah. You're definitely not dead. And now, but Toronto's like, the shitty part now on the other side of the coin is Toronto's known for like marathon drag. Like, drag queens in the States, they do like 2 songs, bada bing, bada boom, they're done. Here, you guys do like, you have to go like 1,000 numbers. So where did this like marathon drag culture like come from in this city?
It's our fault. It's when I was younger, literally. I was living. I wanted to be on the stage the whole time.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, like I
yes.
didn't, like I was crazy. Like I thought about it. I was like, oh my God. I used to do like 30 minutes, but anything.
Yeah.
But for me, that's like practice, right?
Totally.
Like now that I look back at it, I was like, shit, like you have to host and then you change up the songs, and it taught you to see the vibe of the room.
Yeah.
There's an art to really, you go in and you're like this. This is why queens don't always have their music in right away. It's annoying.
Yeah.
But it's like, I know why.
Yeah.
They're just like, they want to see what the crowd's giving.
Yeah, that's
so they
smart.
could get the best return for their song.
Yeah.
Other than money, but for the song.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I noticed a lot with me. Even I was at Cruise and Tango the other day, Saturday, and it was great. It was really long.
Okay.
But I was like, let me space this out. Like you really like, okay, I'll enter with a high pace. So I'm like, okay, I'll dance here. And then the third song, take a little break.
Yeah.
So down tempo it. Like do a 2-step song.
Yeah.
And then you go back and you're like, okay, I'll do medium tempo a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you really have to map out the way the night goes. And it's an art. Like you look at the crowd, you're like, oh, they're fully lit.
Yeah.
So all hype songs.
Yeah.
Divine, she learned rock songs. I don't know what she's doing anymore. Like she's just like she'll do Evanescence and do like Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's like, baby girl, man, I know this. It's for the people, the children, them. They like that thing. And I'm like, okay. She's like, I can't dance no more, but I'll jump up and down. And I'm like, I get it now, right? So it's like it's a whole art to it. Also, it's crazy, but I've noticed the marathon girls, they really, I don't know, I think because they've done that, they know how to, it's like how do I explain this? As a dancer, when someone's like, yeah, freestyle. The reason you could freestyle is because you're taking all these classes and have all this training.
Yes.
So you're able to interpret the music that way.
Yeah.
So it's almost the same thing in drag. Yes. So like now that we've done all these songs or whatever, so now, not necessarily you have to do marathon drag, but like if I have a gig at Roscoe's in Chicago, in that one song, I will know how to turn up real quick.
Yes.
For you.
Yes.
Like I know what to do in that song. So you're like, oh my God, you're like just blown away.
Yeah.
It's different.
Between one song and a 30-minute set and all that.
Like you know how to tell a story in that one song.
Yeah.
So you could get your tips real quick. Okay. So that's, I think, the benefit of marathon drag.
It's prepped you for the world.
I believe you don't, like, I wish it changed a little bit.
Mm-hmm,
like going to New York, it's like, it's about the DJ.
Yes.
Then all of a sudden show.
Yes, exactly. It's like it's broken up more.
Than DJ.
Yes.
And like, that was an amazing show tonight. That's all you needed.
Exactly. Yeah. I kind of feel that way after being in Toronto for so long, but I mean, it's all good.
Woody's has changed it where it's like, you do a show and then it's a whole club thing. And then you have like 15, 20 minutes. And then they come back again. So they're adopting it. Okay. So it felt nice.
Okay. I haven't been to Woody's in a little bit.
Yeah. I had a show there again too. On a Saturday. And I was like, okay. I like this.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see as things keep progressing.
We'll see.
Woody's Cruise and Tangos. We are going to play some games, Tynomi.
Gaming.
That's right. That's the jingle. Gaming.
Gaming.
Okay, so this or that Pride edition. Are you ready?
All right, I'll be ready.
Performing indoors or performing outdoors?
Definitely indoors.
Because why?
Why outside? The sun is revealing. So we'll reveal the 5 o'clock shadow, that I'm a man, and my, what's this thing? Adam's apple. Honey, the shadow that light casts, we can't.
The illusion.
Indoors, midnight queen, I am.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. Confetti cannon or bubble machine?
Oh, bubble machine.
Because?
The confetti cannon, I was living for it, but I got attacked by 3 of them.
Oh, like it hit?
In Calgary Pride. They thought it was funny. All up in my hair. All night. I'm like this. One by one. I was like taking out.
He loves
Bubbles
me. He loves me not.
He loves me. He loves me not.
Yeah, bubbles cleaner.
Yeah, it's very giving Glenda.
Glinda?
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, you don't love Wicked?
No, I love it. It's giving Glenda.
You just don't know her name. Okay, got it.
What's her name?
Yeah, no, you mostly got it.
Is it Glenda?
Galinda, yeah.
Galinda?
Well, it's Galinda or Glinda.
Galinda?
But not Glenda.
Oh, Galinda?
Yeah, it's...
Like Glope?
Yes, it's Galinda or it's Glinda.
Galinda.
There we go.
There we go.
Drag bunch or drag bar?
Drag bunch?
Brunch, sorry. I'm back to Galinda.
I'm like, a bunch of drag queens?
Brunch or drag bar?
It's weird. I know these are supposed to be
It's this or that.
fine. I'll just do brunch.
No, you can give me your reason.
No brunch.
Okay.
Because white girls live for the tips. I think I bank on
I was going to
brunch.
say the money is probably
It's really good.
The money's better.
Because you just don't, you're like, oh my God.
And Priyanka kept talking about you and your brunch skills in her interview tour for her show.
Yeah, she was really, I'm so
And you
happy.
were on her show.
Yeah, I'm very happy I got to
still
do
have
that.
to watch your episode, but
Yeah,
it
was really
looked
cute.
so good.
I'm really proud of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, like to pitch that and then have it look the way it did. Like we talked about it. She even was like, it looks so good. Because you just don't know how it's going to come across.
How it's going to translate. Yeah.
And it's giving Queer Eye a little bit.
That's what we said.
Yeah.
It's totally, it is. It's giving, she combined all these formats and it's so cool.
Yeah, I really like it.
Go home after the event or stay out?
Oh, shit. Just stay out, but not in Toronto.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I had to answer that properly.
That's fair. I thought you were going to, no, that's fair. I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say go home, but
No,
then,
I'm definitely always go home. But sometimes like you're just in a different city and you just kind of want to, you're just living.
Okay.
Sometimes you're just like on a high.
No,
living.
you got to enjoy.
I'm like, let me just stay out a little bit.
Okay. These questions are this or that gay dating, assuming you're single. We're going to pretend allure.
I am single
You are single.
in this room right now.
There we go. Twink or bear?
Bear.
Okay.
Twinks. Ugh.
Race chaser or doesn't watch Drag Race?
Oh, I thought you meant black people. I'm like, white men I'm chasing.
Wait,
like
what?
race.
Oh my God. Okay.
Did you say race?
Drag
Did you say
Race?
black? Black?
Woo! Drag Race superfan or doesn't watch Drag Race?
Or superfan?
Superfan or doesn't watch?
Doesn't watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want no.
Guy, the stories I could tell you. Yeah.
We're going to come back to that one.
Yeah.
One night stand or summer fling?
Summer fling.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I'm obsessed with broken hearts.
Oh.
Like that means it was really real.
Oh.
If it can't work out. Right? I know. I'm so like,
No,
it's such a devastation romantic moment.
Yeah.
Like I want to remember that summer.
Yeah.
And then being in love.
Wow, this got deep. It's like Grease. Yeah. Slide into the DMs or flirt at the bar?
Oh, bar. I'm very up, like, because like, this is me. If you're not going to like it right away, like, I'm not trying to convince you online.
Yeah. It's like now or never.
Hey, masculine, and I'm like, hey, girl, in person. Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Yeah, fair.
Fraudulent behavior.
Liars.
Fraudulent.
Fakes. Well, back to the race chaser. Have you ever hooked up with a fan? Did you know they were a fan before, after, or during the hookup?
I only found out after.
Okay.
Like when I had, they're like, what did you say your name was? I'm like, Sheldon. No, what's your other name? I was like, and I'm like, what do you mean? I don't have another name. Like, you saw me as Sheldon.
Yeah.
And this is how we're fucking.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you're weird.
Oh,
They're
no.
like, I can't believe it's like Tynomi. And I'm like, don't talk to me like that. It's so, ugh.
Oh, no.
It's just weird to me. Like you could be.
And that was post
that was
fireworks?
after. Yeah.
Okay.
They were like, oh, I didn't want to say anything. I'm like, yeah, you should have not said anything.
Yeah, you should have kept not
Like,
saying
just
anything.
Don't say anything. It's just so, yeah. One time, a long time ago, this is way before my boyfriend. So my boyfriend watches this. It's a long time ago.
Olden days.
Like olden days, back then. When I used to go to bathhouses, I just thought, like, I don't have a problem with people going, or I used to go, right?
Yeah,
So I was in Montreal one time.
Okay.
Went to a bathhouse. I was getting my manhood slobbered on. I'm being very extra for this, so people could love it.
Of course. The extra.
Right? A bear was on my nuts.
Okay.
And you know what happened? This little twink, this is why we don't like them, comes over my ear and goes, hey girl, you're Tynomi, right?
Oh, no.
In my ear.
Ew.
I was like, I want this to their forehead. I'm like, fucking move. I've never been to a bathhouse since.
Oh, no.
I mean, I have a man, so I don't need to go.
Yeah,
but
you
like,
don't, but-
it was crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
Like-
you don't go to bathhouses near your home.
No, when you go to a bathhouse, no one's supposed to talk to you.
Yeah.
It's a secret.
Yes, it's a secret.
Just call it secrets.
Yeah.
Instead of bathhouse. Like, you don't say nothing. That's why everyone's there.
Oh
Anyways.
gosh. Okay. Have you ever had sex in drag?
Yeah.
A
couple times.
Okay. And because
I was a body queen and I was living.
Okay.
I went through a phase where I was like, I am so snatched. This is like, everyone's gonna die.
No, I love
I used
it.
to wear this long hair. This is before, like, way before Drag Race. So I used to just like get picked up by guys so easily, and so I was like, why not?
Okay.
Like straight guys. Obviously, they're not straight at their bar, but every time I would finish a dance or performing at Cruise and Tango, I'd be outside, like ready to get into the car.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like a guy would come up, like, "Hey, like, what are you doing?" I'm like, and I used to give them such attitude.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Don't try to fucking talk to me. I'm going home." And they're like, and then they just love that, and they're talking, and then I'll just end up going home with them.
Okay. So that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. But then then you want a relationship. Like I just was like, no, this is a costume. They're only okay with you that way.
Yeah.
So like your mind starts like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I start having respect for myself.
Yeah.
I wanted the real me to be loved. Do a close up on that lip. Anyways.
No, I love it. I mean, people want what they can't have.
Yeah.
People
like
want,
it's fun. Like in the beginning, obviously, like I've done so many things because of a drag queen, but then I don't know, you just get serious after.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now you are serious.
I am serious.
With someone.
Yes.
Secretly
serious with
Not
Susan.
Secretly, you know what I mean.
Secretly serious with Susan. All right.
There we go. That's your next podcast name. We are running out of time, but you have Tea with Tynomi, which is your Insta series.
Yes. So because of drag getting weird and like gigs and stuff like that, I decided I wanted to show my personality more to people and be funny and like these conversations.
Like today?
Yeah, like today. Like no one knows I'm like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's put this in Tea with Tynomi.
Okay,
And I
nice.
wanted it to be I wanted to attract like other brands
Yeah.
to like me. And so it would help get like more promo
Of course.
and partnerships.
Is it weekly? Is it
Yes, so
as
I do
you
every
feel?
Tuesday, like
Tuesday,
tea Tuesdays.
Got it. Triple T. I thought it was double T.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, you're right.
Tynomi Tuesdays.
Oh my God, bitch.
Triple T.
Thank you for just reading it. Yeah, so I just thought I talk about anything. I'm just trying things out. Right?
Yeah.
Also, like I think someone reached out to me to even do a podcast. So that's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna say yes to this.
Say yes to everything.
So I could practice because it's like
say yes.
Like you're a great interviewer.
Thank you.
I was like, I don't know what to do. So I was like, let me just do this.
Yeah, this is I think well, yeah, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I like to
you're
pull
great.
people's everything out of them and
the way you answer your questions,
Thank
everything,
you.
you're great.
I really appreciate
You're
it.
very natural.
Thank you. Well, from being afraid of you to being told that I'm a great interviewer, make sure you check out Tea with Tynomi. Follow her on all the Tynomi things. I'm sure you're on everything.
Yes.
Follow Thirsty Boys, like, subscribe, comment, all those things. And always remember, the thirst is real.